Hello, I'm Jury-Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge, August 6, 2016. Looking at the leaderboard, have someone playing and a fairly mediocre score. Not bad mediocre, it's better than you start with, but it's fairly low. Might be a little bit of a challenge today. We'll see what we have. Starting with motion, so pretty good there. And as always, swap, not toe, interface. And we're going to want to get in here. We have two infestation types on a private B. Privates, very small ships. No pun intended. I do have a generator in here. It's powering the whole ship. I do have reroute power, which is completely useless. Okay, so to start, I can see that we have a clear room here with an airlock. That's good. And we have something that triggers the motion sensor, which could always be bad. Slime will never trigger the motion sensor that I've ever seen. So that's a thing. Oh, that is a wall. The advantage, ever since they upgraded the motion sensors, you can detect so much more easily. And that is very good. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is try to get something in there. I know that room's actually clear, so I've already gotten the fuel, so I can just airlock it out. And that would probably be the simplest thing to do. Very happy I haven't seen any slime yet. Unfortunately, the day is still young. But nothing yet. And I'm certainly... Okay, that's not a good sign. I want to get out of there very quickly. Because there's every chance. Now, I could have made a mistake just then and vented a sentry into space, and that would have lost me some resources, but I kind of get the feeling it was probably Swarm, especially with the vent there. Well, there's definitely Swarm on the ship. That much I can guarantee. I think what I'd like to do... I don't see any way to actually destroy anything that I find, anything I come across. Because I don't have any weapons. And I haven't seen an interface. There's not going to be an interface in R8 with a turret. So, right now, there's really not much that I can do. I'm going to go ahead and open R8. I'm not expecting that I will have any recourse to destroy any of these things. So this is actually really bad. 5, 6, and 8, so I might not get to see 8. I'm not going to have time to go there. I'm going to have to... I'm going to get everything back on the ship, just so if something hits a room that's sensitive, I'm not going to get destroyed. If something hits R2, I could lose everything in an instant. And it's not guaranteed to hit 5, 6, and 8. It could hit around those as well. It's just an estimate. So I'm going to give it a few more seconds. I had a minute, so I'm probably about halfway there. I'm actually going to move... Okay, they hit A8. They hit R8. So I'm not going to be able to see what's in R8. I've already explored the entire rest of the ship. Private ships are small. As you can see, there aren't that many rooms. And this is actually a Private B, which is a larger class ship. I have seen Private Ds with 3 rooms. They're fairly large rooms, but they're just 3 rooms. As always, I'm going to go ahead and rush in real quick. I don't know what the other infestation type was, but I don't think it was slime. I didn't see slime anywhere else. I would not be surprised if it's a turret, but again, unless there was a drone in R8, I'm not going to have had a mine or something like that. So, overall, that's pretty much as good as I could have done. And I just heard a nice loud creak that means something's about to break. Unless there was a drone in R8 with a mine or something, there's really not much more that I could have done. And unfortunately, I just could not get to R8 in a timely fashion. There are a few things that I could have done, but... Ooh, that's bad. So that is definitely the end of the run. There's nothing else I'm going to be able to do. And if I tried to lure R8 into R5 before I knew there was a vent, that could have gone badly for me, just because I could have seen something show up in 5, and I wouldn't know that R8 was clear. That's why you always want to clear into a room that you can identify, that you've explored already, because if you can't do that, then you could end up being in a really bad situation in the long run. Overall, good run, a little short, but didn't take any damage, and as always, that is my metric. That is what I want. Actually, looking at the numbers, these are some low drone health, so 630 might be a pretty solid run. Let's see what I got. 600. So there was at least 3 more scrap that I could have gotten that 2Gen got. And it could be there was a drone in there. Really could. Could be there was a drone with a mine that you could use on a sentry, if the sentry was the other one. There are a lot of things that could have been. Overall, solid score, didn't take any damage, and always, that's what makes me happy. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a good day.